Hello, welcome to another AI Fuzz video. This is Ed, and I wanted to share a new workflow that I created, and it's going to be Generative Fill in ComfyUI. So I normally use Photoshop to, if I wanted to expand a frame. I think Abigail covered that in the tip in the last video, and Photoshop works great, but I wanted to see if I can replicate that in ComfyUI. So took me a couple days. I came up through a lot of trial and error with this workflow here, and essentially I'm not going to build this from scratch. I'm going to just link it into the description where you guys can download this for free, and it loads up an SD or SDXL checkpoint model, and the pad image for outpainting node is the key. This is what you would need to outpaint. So you can do all 512. You can do any amount in these, but keep in mind, if you do all 512, then the original image, which is this, would be like right in the center, and it would outpaint all around it. So I usually take one of the values and make it small, like the left 24, so that way it's kind of to the side. That way it makes it not as obvious. You can adjust the feathering, 40 to there. And then here is the converting the image scale to side. This is part of where the mask to image nodes are, and this is part of where the magic happens. We have the positive and negative. The clip vision I'm loading is the clip bit large patch 14. If you do not have that, you can download that. The checkpoint I found works well with this is Epic Realism Natural Sin, which is our favorite SD15 checkpoint. And you got it going through the InPaint preprocessor. Then ControlNet has its way, and it's the InPaint ControlNet SD15. I have a style model as well that I put in there, and it's the co-adapter style SD15 as well. Then you go into the K-sampler. You can do anything you want here. We do our 100 steps, random seed, Euler and normal is fine. Feel free to experiment. And then I also attach this to an upscaler. Now, as you know, we use a Superior upscale all the time for all workflows, but then someone posted another upscale idea to use Superior and SD Ultimate SD, and I stayed away from Ultimate SD. But I brought it back into the mix here, so it gives you a 2K result. I'm sorry, 2K, and I think it's a 4K, and finally is a result right here. So this will upscale it all the way to 8K. And I wanted to let you know, if you don't want this, you can just, from here on out, you can just bypass it. Easy way is to just like control and right click and drag. Let's say control left click and drag, select all of the nodes you want, and hit Control B to bypass those nodes. It's going through there, and that's me giving you an output. So let's get this working. I'm going to give you a few examples of how this works, and this does really well with landscapes, interiors, exteriors. It does okay if there's people in the shot, but it may replicate the people and give you aliens. So here we have a picture of a living room. I will do this one, and then let's see, Q prompt, and it'll outpaint this and make this living room a little bit bigger. So let's bring that up and show you what you get. Okay, it's all done. Let's see what it came up with, and it expanded the living room. It added nice cabinets. It added a TV there, and there's the 8K. Let's open this up here, and you'll be able to see that it is 8K right here at the top. It's 5904 times 8000. So this is pretty detailed and pretty large. So that's pretty good. See, and I did a good job. I think Epic Realism does great with this, and we're going to choose another one. Let's choose this scene, which is like all these were actually generated in Midjourney quickly. And this is like a big smoky mountain scene. So let's do that, see what we come up with there. Okay, that one is done, and see how it did with there. So it actually added a lot there. It added a lot of detail. Second pass in the final, it gave it more smog, some rocks. It added in a couple waterfalls. It extended the beam, the sunbeams in the sky. So that looks pretty good. I'm gonna leave the video with some examples, more examples, but you can mess around and play with a lot of these controls and settings and kind of get it to where you like it. Let's do one that I'll show you an example of if I were to just outpaint it all the way. 512. So the actual source image will use this. We'll use this image. So this image will essentially be in the center of the frame, and it will outpaint 512 all around. So that's what you like. You can do that as well. You can put any numbers in here, and it's generative fill because I'm used to Photoshop saying that, but it's essentially it's an outpaint generative fill. So you can, match with what you call this, but that's it. So let's see what this comes up with. All right, so that's done. Let's see what it looks like with that. And you see what it did here is it put that right in the center, and it filled in around it. It gave it a nice sky, tree line, and everything like that. So that's a decent image in itself. So I will leave you with some examples. Please like and subscribe. We want to hit 10K as our next goal. And we love you guys, and we just want to provide you with some great workflows and have everyone learn ComfyUI, because this is the best AI generator in our opinion, and because you could do so much with it. I'll see you guys next time in the next AI Buzz video. Bye bye.